welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome. Whoop whoop.
Yay! First episode.
Oh yes.
Are you excited?
Episode 1. I'm super duper excited.
I know, right? I am excited. I can't wait to start this wonderful journey.
Absolutely. Welcome guys. Welcome on this journey with us. I am Lebohang Motaung. I'm an actor, writer. I'm also an acting coach. And this gorgeous woman sitting next to me is my wife.
Thank you. I am Koketso Naledi Motaung. I am an actor as well as a producer. First thing first, this is a family channel. We're going to share our love journey. Some BTS from set.
That's right.
We're going to vlog for you guys. And as the time progresses, we will see what more content we add.
Absolutely.
But we're excited. We're excited to share our lives with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we should start with how we met.
Absolutely. I think that people would want to know that. Yeah.
So a friend of mine had invited me to a callback. You know, she had auditioned before. They were callback. They had auditioned before, right?
Yeah.
So she invited me. I was there, and then they approached me. They're like, "Can you read for this part?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Give me the script, darling." They gave me the script. I sat down. As I'm doing my lines, he walks in.
And I've got my lines, busy trying to run my lines for my callback. And there's this beautiful woman sitting in the corner. And you know, guys, auditions can be very nerve-wracking. It can literally feel like a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Right? And I see this woman who's just got this energy of being serene and calm and peaceful.
Okay.
And of course, not forgetting beautiful. I must say I was a little bit distracted. I was
of course,
distracted.
obviously.
And in my mind I was thinking, wow, who's that? You know, but of course I had to try and bring myself towards myself and focus on my lines, which I eventually did. But don't you know it, we both got our roles.
Yeah, we both got our roles. And then he was grabbing. Let me tell you guys, he's skipping something. So he walks in, right? And he's staring at me. He gives me his hand and he's just staring the whole time. I'm like, I'm seeing this guy for the first time in my life. Can he relax? Who is he?
Wow, okay.
But that's how it happened, baby. Baby,
Is
he was
it?
staring at me. I'm like, relax. Take it easy. He gave me your
felt
hand.
like I was staring at you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but so that was that day. But the official meet was the I don't know if we started shooting the next day or whenever we started shooting.
Yeah.
But the long and short of it, we both got the role and sort of officially met on set.
Yeah.
Which was really, really very interesting. I'm a lover of storytelling, and of course you are also a lover of storytelling.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed.
So yeah, I mean, guys, I was just mesmerized. I mean, I was looking at a person I know now was the love of my life, but I was just...
No. That became the love of your life later.
That's why I said whom I know now
Okay.
to have been the love of my life.
All right, okay.
I wanted to be around her, kept staring, couldn't look away. I wanted to know, like, what can I do for you? Can I get you some water? Can I get you some tea? Remember running around making you coffee?
Yeah, the way you made me coffee on that set. Yo, that was hectic. Bad.
Caffeine rush.
Yo. Guys, he made me coffee. He made me coffee. When I say he made me coffee, he made me coffee. What surprised me though is when you offered to dish out for me. Can I dish out for you?
I mean, I was being helpful.
But I can dish out for myself.
Sure you can, but isn't it nice to have someone do it for you?
Okay. It was game. I get it. It was game. It was game. Okay, cool. And then, we sort of we had nice conversations too, though.
We did.
Our conversations were very lovely.
Yeah.
But we had conversations with other people too. Not that we...
Yeah, we didn't shut them out.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed our conversation.
Yeah, we had good conversations, right?
Yeah.
But okay, cool. And then we wrapped.
Yes.
What happened when we wrapped?
Oh, well, I kept calling after we wrapped. Of course, I did get the number.
Yeah.
I kept calling. But this beautiful young lady here next to me was not giving me the time of day.
Yeah.
Not responding, not getting back to
Got
me. Ghosted me. For how long?
I don't know, for a couple of months, you know.
Can
For
you
a
guys
couple of
imagine?
months.
Yo,
No, guys, like, I
yo.
think we were in that world, the world of sex, and we had beautiful conversations, but I didn't know what it was. And let me tell you something. I was a staunch Christian and also going through church hurt at the time, I think, you know. But
Yeah.
also, I wasn't looking to date. I've never been that person. I enjoyed having conversations
Clearly.
with him. In retrospect, they were lovely for, yeah, of course, what later became what we are now, husband and wife, right?
Yeah.
But at the time, I thought I just met a guy I can have good conversations with.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I mean, to be quite honest, even from the onset, when I looked at you, I thought to myself, she's way out of my league. There's no way.
Really?
There's no way I have a chance.
You always say that.
Honestly, I did. And so when I was being ghosted, I was like, it's over for you, dude. Like, yeah, you knew you were just not in the same league, you know, like, just like forget about it, you know.
Yeah.
But something in me just said, you know, be a bit more persistent.
Yeah.
If you really want her, you must be persistent, and I was.
Yeah.
I kept pursuing, kept calling
Yeah.
until eventually.
Until I picked up my phone.
On a
But let
particular
me
day.
tell you, on that particular day, guys, my sister and her husband at the time, because she's divorced, her husband at the time, we were at church, right? But it was a new church, and I wasn't enjoying the church. You know, like when you left your former church you've been at for a very long time and you're visiting other people's churches.
Yeah.
Actually, I was visiting their church, you know? Visiting their church, and I was not feeling the I was not feeling the service. It was boring, long, and then he called. Oh Lord, did he not rescue me? I went outside to answer the phone.
Yep.
So, divine intervention.
I was very excited. I thought to myself, wow, is this really happening? I kind of didn't believe it would happen. Because as I said, you know, I thought I was just not in her league. Guys,
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that happens to a lot of guys where you're thinking, there's no way, like this girl, no. Yeah. But when she finally arrived, it was just like a very surreal moment.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that I saw her walk, guys. That walk, I'll never forget it, because like I thought to myself, I've never seen anyone with a walk like that.
Yeah.
And I again was mesmerized because I hadn't seen her physically for a while.
In a very long time.
Been trying to call, never getting through, never getting the time of day. But I think that day was really, it was a great day. We had a good time. We hung out.
Yeah.
What did we do? We watched a movie together, had some snacks. It was a chill day.
Yeah, it was a chill day.
Yeah.
It was an indoors chill day. We had some snacks. And yeah, it was a really lovely day. And
Yeah.
you asked me not to leave. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me not to leave because it was late. I slept there on the couch. I didn't even want to sleep on the bed, guys. And the next morning, I was like, I am going. Okay, I am going home.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I went back to Centurion. And
Yeah.
then the next thing, we're chatting every day now. I think a couple of days later, you're like, I'm coming to see you. I'm like, okay, you can come, you know? I thought you were joking. And then next
How?
thing, he gets on the Kakao train and he's there in Centurion. I remember I stayed in Centurion at the time,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And we met at Centurion Mall. I remember going to Parrots, and then we also bought some cinnamon stuff. What did we have from Cinnamon?
We had some burgers at the time, and then we went to Cinnabon. We got some cinnamon rolls.
I don't know. Burger.
Yeah.
I'm not a burger babe, I doubt. I
Okay.
didn't have burger.
Maybe
Maybe you had
maybe
burger.
I had the burger.
I don't remember what I ate. But it was lovely. But I just felt so awkward because I was just like, my sister's at the house. My sister was at the house at the time. where you going? You can't go there. We just met. This is our second meeting.
Well, I didn't feel the awkwardness.
Yeah.
I think that the date went very well.
Yeah.
It was the first of many, and I felt like, wow, okay, cool. This is
it.
comfortable. This is home. This feels good.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess we just never looked back.
Yeah. Yeah. Eh? And then we started dating, and then we were talking. I remember this one day, it was raining, and I was from set. And I was almost in Centurion, and then we started talking. Then I turned back, and we went to that date in Picobella. Remember?
Oh yes, I remember.
It was such a cool
An
date.
Italian restaurant, and we had some nice Italian food.
Yeah.
There's something romantic about Italian restaurants,
Right?
especially that one.
When it's raining.
When it's raining.
That date
it
was
really
perfect.
it
I
was
think
really
that
beautiful.
date is the one that won me over.
Right, and we had some wine, did we?
Yeah. It had
No,
wine.
it was
I think so.
absolutely beautiful. I remember that.
We had wine, red wine.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. So yeah, guys, that's where we are. We've been together now for 10 years.
10 years.
10 whole years. How do you feel
And
about 10
married
years?
1 year.
And married 1 year.
Took our time,
We took our time.
Took our
But
time.
I think it's good to take your time.
Yeah, we didn't want to rush. We just wanted to see where it's all going. Every relationship has its challenges, and we've had our ups and downs, and we are where we are now because it was a blessing to have met.
Yeah.
It was a blessing to meet you.
You know.
It was absolutely awesome. So I think it was a good thing that we took our time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, who knows? Maybe we would be divorced now.
Who knows, man? If we had rushed into it, sometimes you rush into things and you don't really know
Yeah.
what you're doing. And I think, yeah.
But honestly, I think we took our time because we were young. I didn't want to get married young, and maybe one day we'll get into that.
Yeah, I also kind of had that thing in the back of my mind, even when I was younger, I didn't want to, get married until I was quite mature.
Yeah.
So I think we were on the same lane in that sense, same kind of
Yeah.
path.
And yeah, man, look at us now.
Look at us now.
All right.
Let's go make
Bye,
babies.
guys. No, shut up. What's wrong with you? Can we say goodbye?
Okay, guys, it's lovely. We have launched. We are, as we've said, excited to go on this journey with you. Can't wait till the next episode.
Yeah.
So just remember to give us a comment. Tell us what you think. Like it, share it. And don't forget to subscribe.
Please do subscribe and follow us on social media. I am at Koketso _Naledi.
And I'm at Lebohang _.
And until next time.
See you next time.
Bye!